Are you looking for a creative way to engage students in your Canvas course shell? Are you ready to reduce the text and incorporate more visuals? Do you need help organizing your course content? If so, join me as we review how to create Canva buttons. By the end of this tutorial, faculty will be able to design Canva buttons to enhance the instructional design of their Canvas homepage. The first step to create a Canva button is to sign up for a free Canva account at canva.com. After you provide the pertinent information to create your account, select Log In. After providing your login credentials, select Create a Design, Custom Size, and the recommended dimensions for the button is 197 by 197 pixels, and then you will select Create New Design. After we have selected the specific dimensions for the button, we want to give our specific Canva template a title. So now, as you'll note, that we have a blank page to begin with. So to begin the process of creating your button, you will select the Elements option located to the far left. You will see here in this list that there are various elements or options available for you. Many options are free, and there are some items that will be indicated with the word Pro that does require a paid subscription. But there are multiple features that you can utilize utilizing the free account. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I want to select this circle shape, which is a free element. You'll note that it pastes the circle directly onto the page. By default, the color here is gray, and if I want to change the color, I can just select this color option and pick a different color that suits my specific needs. So at this point, we have created the initial pieces of the button, and we have added an element using a circle. Now I want to add text to the button. I will select text to the far left. Here you'll note that you have various options available for you in different types of font. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I want to use the sparkle option. And so now sparkle is located in the button, and I can just select this and change the terms. You can then resize the button so that the text does appear in the center of the image. So we have servant leadership. So we've created a circle element and we have added text. If I want to create multiple buttons using the same general format, I can select here where it says duplicate page. And so now I have a second button. The first button says servant leadership, and I can change the second button to say transformational leadership. I can then resize this as needed so that it does fit inside of the button. So now we have two buttons, servant leadership and transformational leadership. And if I want to add a third, I can duplicate the page again, and I can change this to say transactional. So now we have three buttons: servant leadership, transformational leadership, and transactional leadership. Now that we have created the buttons that we desire, next we should download each of the 3 pages or buttons that we have created. So at the top of the screen, we will select Download. You will see that the recommended file type is PNG, and we will leave that option selected. You will then note that we want to select all 3 pages because we do want to download all 3 images. And we will select Download. At this point, the 3 pages that we have created are being downloaded, and they will download as a zip file. After opening the zip file that was created and downloaded from Canva, You want to then extract all of the images that were in the file, and you will then extract them to save them to your desired location on your PC. After extracting the files, you will see that each of the buttons that were created in Canva are listed as 1, 2, and 3 PNG file types. So to assist with the process of making sure that you can easily identify the images once they are uploaded into Canvas, it is recommended that you rename each of the images. And so our first image was Servant Leadership 1. We have Transformational Leadership 2, and then Transactional Leadership was our third option. By resaving each of these and renaming them to the appropriate heading, it will help you to easily identify which button you would like to upload into your specific Canvas page. Now that we have extracted and renamed each of the Canva buttons that were created, it is imperative that we now transition to our Canvas course shell. And in your Canvas course shell, you want to locate the Files option that is located on your left navigation. And under Files, this is where we will upload each of the Canva buttons that we created. So now we want to select each of the items that were created to upload them into Canvas. Then we will navigate to the page that you would like to insert the 3 buttons that were created. And for the purposes of this demonstration, I have created a sample page that I am calling How to Create a Canva Button. So I will edit the page. And the first step is we want to create a table. So since we are using 3 buttons, I want a table with 3 columns with a single row. Under the table properties, I want to change the width to auto, the border to 0, and I would like my alignment to be centered, and then save. Next, I want to upload each of the images that I created from Canva. So I will select Course Images, and you'll note that I have each of the 3 buttons that were created: Servant Leadership. I also have Transformational Leadership, and I have Transactional Leadership. Now that I have uploaded each of the 3 Canva buttons that were created and have uploaded them into the Canvas course shell, I will then close this particular window. And as you will see, each of the 3 buttons, Servant Leadership, Transformational Leadership, and Transactional Leadership, are now embedded into the table. I will then save this particular page. You will note that each of the 3 buttons that were created are now available and accessible from your Canvas page. In this tutorial, we have examined how to create Canva buttons using the Canva application, and then how to embed those same Canva buttons into your Canvas course shell. Subscribe to the Center for Innovative and Transformative Instruction YouTube channel for more instructional videos.